And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And that one missing low.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Off the plate, and it's 3-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Naylor. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Rhys Hoskins.
He's hit a few home runs against this starter in the past. I mean, 3 career home runs against an opposing guy. You feel pretty good about what you're able to do at the plate, how you're seeing the ball come out of the hand. But you never know how this matchup's going to play out. I'm sure this pitcher's going to try to make some adjustments as well.
1 ball.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right side, Naylor. The flip to the pitcher covering. Yelich is out, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Singy, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Tobias Myers.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Freeland makes the grab, 1 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Corbin Carroll.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 away. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
2 out, space is empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outside, and that's ball 3. Righty delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks down quickly. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Chase Field. Second inning set to go. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first. And quickly one away in the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That one to first. Naylor steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, catcher Eric Haas.
Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. No score here in the second. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Batting eighth, shortstop Freddie Zamora.
So up next, Freddie Zamora. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the back here in the desert, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Naylor mashed a couple of homers in his last game. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Way upstairs, and it's 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. Line drive, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Alec Thomas now on the ground, right side, base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and it's 3-1.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Moreno at third. Thomas at second with nobody out. And fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Big RBI for him right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Here's Ketel Marte, and that one goes straight to the backstop. And the wild pitch will play to run.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base hit. And out to a board.
Now batting.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish.
On the ground, 2 ball. Acrobatic throw for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Here's Gurriel. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Up
Here's
next
Josh
for
Naylor.
the Diamondbacks, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off
coming
for
off a
Milwaukee,
series where the
second
pitching
baseman
was
Bryce
outstanding.
Serrano.
We take a look at those numbers. And that one wrapped foul. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Christian Yelich. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when he can run around the move. Pitch is low. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 6. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Next offering is fouled back. Left field. Chourio makes the grab on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Now
shoulder
batting,
coming open instead of staying
designated
closed.
hitter,
If he does
Smith.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fastball is outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Fly ball center field. Frelick after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Now
outfielder.
batting,
Got to put it
the
into
catcher,
his
Gabriel
highest gear and go a
Moreno.
long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A 1-2 count.
One
All
ball,
he's seen
two
is
strike.
fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Ball 2.
Lined in the left center. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Alec Thomas, the next to hit. Inside. And a count 2-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That to right. And the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. On to the 4th. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Chopped left side. Toss to Naylor. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. On the ground to third, Suarez gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it 6-1. Welcome back, and they turn to
Now
a new
pitching
arm as
for
we kick off the
Milwaukee,
bottom of the 4th. Jose
number
Quintana.
62,
He's making his
Jose
4th appearance of the
Quintana.
season. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in those spots, so this team is feeling it.
The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the lineup flips over. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Man at second. That misses the zone. 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
3 balls,
Instead
2
of letting the
strikes.
hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Stays alive. Perdomo stands at second with no outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes
Now
with a
batting,
strikeout.
the right
You can't be
fielder,
mad at yourself after an
Corbin
at bat like that one.
Carroll.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Base hit to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And now it's Josh Naylor. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still lead it. We go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Bunting, and it's in the air. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Next for the Brewers, Freddie Zamora. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. On a Naylor. They get 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Oliver Dunn. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers go down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That one missing inside. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Number 77 getting ready to go. Hall also throwing. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hard ground ball, base 9. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Perkins settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Two and one.
In the dirt. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Terang.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Now a 6-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Alek Thomas. And there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Jarrett Koenig appears to be getting loose. Uribe, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins in position. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. That one hit to right. Perkins under it. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, top of inning number 7. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here.
Now pitching for
Shelby
the
Miller
Dbacks.
gets the call from the pen.
Number 9.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so
Shelby
he should come in
Miller.
throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Blake Perkins. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Freddie Zamora. Late with the swing there.
1 ball.
Chourio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for
summary.
the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Ground ball right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gurriel gets a piece. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting,
Here's the cleanup hitter for the
third baseman,
Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Popped up with Zamora. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Diamondbacks.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Joe
35.
Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed
Mantiply.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Outside low. 3 and 2 now.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
The throw in, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the 8th. Abner
Abner
Uribe.
Uribe.
He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Fly ball down the line.
That's a hit.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. 2-1 now. That one pulled foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it remains 2-2. Pitch gets away. No advance, though. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Freeland. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 7-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
That one hammered center field. That's back.
Moreno's first homer of the year.
Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
Stepping
center
in,
fielder,
Alec Thomas.
Alec Thomas.
Falling
That's a ball.
behind 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it is gone. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Chourio racing over to make the catch.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the
Diamondbacks.
ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
49.
Kendall Graveman.
Compared to some days, this is a
Graveman.
pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Brewers. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Ground ball Naylor. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now, even if it goes late. There's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire